my last question is about design, and it's mainly because I'm talking to you because of your website. That's how I started looking at. I saw your LinkedIn, I saw the website, and I was like, this website, this is not a normal structural engineer. Like, they don't pay attention to culture, like this. What's going on here? And that's how we got connected. So I'm always very passionate about design, and that's why the podcast is called The Power of Design, because in my mind, the power of design is a teamwork. I cannot do it on my own. We just go as far as drawing. Somebody needs to build it. Somebody needs to provide the budget for it. Somebody's having a financial transaction. So I like to know from your perspective, how does the power of design impact what you do and who you are?
Yeah. And actually, the power of design really defines my brand, actually. Because of my history in architectural engineering and kind of wanting to be an architect, and also my right brain side, which made me want to be an architect, and then my left brain side made me want to be an engineer, right? So when I was acquiring the firm, I thought, man, I can use my creative side to really develop a structural engineering firm with a great brand, and then actually create brand awareness behind that. And I think in the AEC industry, that kind of gets lost. Because structural engineers, for instance, think about only buildings. They don't realize that everything they do, everything they put out there, all their PR, all their websites and materials and everything is representing them to actually match what the building may be.
Yeah.
Right. And so structural engineering has been again, the same for 100 years, the same dark blue color and this, and just the same thing over and over and over again. So right. when I bought the firm, I actually was very heavily involved in the design behind Lynch Mykins and the brand. And that's when I realized it's something I absolutely really love. It was just such a fun experience to come up with the logo and the colors and everything. And then I realized, my passion for design is really important to me. And I kind of shut that off for a long time. And then once the light switch went on, I could do everything.
Right.
Right. And I can change it whenever I want. And we can spend money on things that can really represent us really well.
Yeah.
So the website, it was very expensive.
Sure.
But it really has, again, from your standpoint, really put us out there as a firm that is very different and understands the power of design.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, and I think the magic to me is when you have an idea in your mind, you know what you have, and somehow you're able to communicate it through graphics, digital media, words, and when other people get it, that's what to me it's the power of design. Like, oh my God, this thing was in my brain as an abstract idea, and somehow it went through all these steps and other people get it.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I know.
It feels so good too.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. I get up every day and if I get a call from you and you're like, wow, your website's so great. I'm like, oh my gosh, he gets it. This is so amazing.
Yeah, I know.
It's just and the ability to actually create that, at the age of 35, to create a brand and create a business that represents everything I've always dreamed of.
Sure.
Behind the business idea of Lynch Mykins is really mind-blowing and just so exciting.